Okay, so the Stewart Hall students are here at Crissy Field helping us do maintenance projects, specifically helping clear ditches, make sure beach access paths are safe for visitors to go down to the beach, do some vegetation pruning along pathways to make sure that they're safe to walk along, help us maintain the park.
For the past couple of months, Alfred, Alex, and I have been working with the National Park Service at Crissy Field and the surrounding areas. Throughout this small period of time, our readings in class have complemented the group's work, deepening our understanding of the word justice. The National Park Service was founded on August 25, 1916, with the establishment of the Organic Act, which outlined the general goal of the organization: to conserve the scenery and the natural and historic objects and the wildlife therein, and to provide for the enjoyment of the same in such manner and by such means as will leave them unimpaired for the enjoyment of future generations. The service was to promote and regulate national parks, monuments, and reservations, to protect nature and preserve history for the enjoyment of all peoples. Crissy Field's history begins with early Native Americans. Archaeological evidence suggests that Ohlone and Costonian tribes were in the area as early as 740 AD. In 1776, the Spanish military displaced the Indians to set up a garrison on the peninsula. In 1846, the United States seized control of the Presidio, continuing its importance as a military outpost.
By the early 20th century, Crissy Field acted as a U.S. Army base. The flat, open space was ideal for an airfield, and soon it became the headquarters for American aviation efforts. But once the Golden Gate Bridge was open, travel to and from the airbase became near impossible, and in 1936, Crissy Field Air Base was closed. In 1994, a revolution started. San Francisco's entire Presidio became a national park, and in 1999, Crissy Field restoration efforts finally began. As volunteers, Alfred, Christian, and I help preserve nature through manual labor. The projects we work on differ daily. For instance, a couple weeks ago we were clearing a drainage ditch near a pedestrian walkway, but the week before that we leveled signposts with hand saws. Besides developing a new interpretation of the word justice, our work at Crissy Field has also related to some of our class readings. The common good is understood as the social conditions that allow people to reach their full human potential and to realize their human dignity. Byron's 10th principle about social teaching can be used as a definition of justice towards the environment. According to Byron, the common good is the promotion of social conditions that compel people to realize their human dignity and attain their full potential. By converting Crissy Field from an army base to a national park, the people involved then and now are promoting the best social conditions for people to realize their dignity and reach their full potential. For instance, San Franciscans use this space to exercise and stay in the best shape possible through various activities. Gandhi's beliefs also relate to our work at Crissy Field. Gandhi once said, "Nonviolence is not possible without humility." Man is humbled before God's creations. Nowhere can one better tap into the spirit of God except when communing with nature. There is where true diversity coexists peacefully. Crissy Field provides the means to experience nature and in turn get closer to God. Native flowers and animals populate the park. California alligator lizards scurry along the coastal shrub areas. Sea lions frolic in the surf as dogs play on the beach. Some of the more than 200 species of birds wade in the tidal basin. Great blue herons explore the grassy areas, curious about the humans there. Safeguarding the plant and animal life at Crissy Field is in accordance with Gandhi's belief in ahimsa, or non-killing. Nurturing the habitat provides the means for people to experience nature, get closer to their God, and find peace. Finally, our work at Crissy Field can also be associated with the struggle for acceptance and tolerance found in Alex Sanchez's God Box. After the Civil War, African Americans could enlist in the regular army, and they did, creating 4 black regiments, the 9th, 10th, and the 24th and 25th Cavalry and Infantry Divisions. They became known as the Buffalo Soldiers and served with distinction in Cuba, the Philippines, and Mexico. At the beginning of the 20th century, the 9th Cavalry and 24th Infantry were garrisoned at the Presidio. Charles Young, a West Point graduate and one of the highest-ranking African Americans at the time, commanded the 9th, and in 1903 led the presidential escort for Theodore Roosevelt's visit to San Francisco. However, following the 1906 Great Earthquake, the Chinese were segregated into small groups. Although given aid, the segregation from the white, black, and Hispanic refugees showed an intolerance that was unacceptable. Today, on the grounds of what was once a military outpost, instead of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the Gay Dad's first annual Mega Summer BBQ was held. Crissy Field has become a place of tolerance and acceptance for all kinds of people.
He blows up.
Kiss
I
it.
could eat him.
Kiss it.
Kiss it. Go. Go ahead, kiss it on film. Great for the movie.
You guys realize you can eat these things. It's not going to kill me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Aww.
I'm not going to die.